Hey, Evo, I was just looking over some of your trades with my indicator, and I really think it would benefit you to start using my indicator for breakouts and breakout retests in your analyses because I'm staying in your trades longer. Like what you're good at is predicting these swing highs and these breakouts, right? And I mean, DLO, your entry. I got in on this too with your entry at 1530, stop 1430. 1530, right under this swing high over here on this day, right? But the stop for this wasn't 1430 according to my strategy. Is would have been if this swing high would have been tested, which it was on that day, and then if we traded back to 1475. So it was pretty obvious, yeah, like my target was the same as yours. I figured it would just go up to this next swing high area, which it did yesterday morning. But then you still had some of your position left, as did I, and you got out. You got out on a bit of a pullback yesterday, where I said to myself, "Geez, this is coming back to." This level here made a measured move of itself, right? This is what I've been explaining to you, the way these swing highs and swing lows work in a trend. Like this traded up to 1639, got up to 1644, I think. And then yesterday during the day, it traded back to 1557. Guess what? I added to the trade again and put 1639 as my first target. And now probably today, if we can clear this 1644 area, we'll keep going higher. And I only put my stop 82 cents away, whereas you got out of the trade at 1603. So I'm just saying that I think if I gave you this and if you got TradingView charts, your analyses would even improve, right? Because I'm staying in a lot of your trades. I'll show you another one I did in a moment. Just drink some coffee, but that's that one. So I'm still in this one. And I added on this breakout retest with just an 82-cent stop, because that's what happens when these breakouts retest after they make a measured move of themselves. They normally make a measured move of themselves again. Hence, I know that the target should be 1639 with my stop at 1475. Okay, I did the same thing in MSOX also off the daily chart, right? I think I said in the chat room, in the group chat, hey, if this thing tests, after we had that move, I don't know where you got out. I'm still in this. Actually, I got out yesterday because some volatility came in. I said that 782 would probably work as a bounce again, and it did. Took a couple days, but it got up to 895, and I just put my stop was at 669. Of course, it never got back down there on this breakout retest level right here. So this level makes a measured move of itself. Test there. You got in on this day, I think, and then you got out without profits or whatever. But I stayed in it because I had put my stop down there, and I added to it when we got to breakout retest. So this breakout level worked twice. So once it traded up to there, then I said, yeah, if we come back down here again to my eyeball indicator, looks like we'll bounce again. And we did. We made another measured move up to 895 to 782. And I actually got out yesterday because I just said I'll take a couple points on this trade because it's kind of bouncing around. But, it's still, doing its thing. Like it could keep moving higher. This thing is so valuable, Evo. Like, even though I haven't done the back testing with AI because my friend and even I realized it's going to be super complicated to do that. But just to the naked eye, I mean, you can look at these charts and judge which of these bounces should work and get you your measured move again. And you know exactly where to put your stop instead of moving averages and figuring out, those moving averages aren't as good as pure price action because they're always changing. They're lagging price action. I'm even still in this one, even though, remember I said I was trying to get in at 1725, but we never quite traded down to this level on this breakout. So I got in, I didn't follow you exactly in this. I got in yesterday as we cleared the high of October 14th candle at 2090. We actually traded up there yesterday morning, but then we pulled back. So I said on the pullback, I'm just going to put my stop below. This was your original stop actually when you got into this. You said put the stop below 1820. My stop is still down there. And remember what I was saying, that in a trend, each candle sometimes will make a measured move of itself. So that's what I'm counting on is going to happen on this candle, which had a range of about 2 points. So not only is my target 2 points away, you know, if it keeps going, I'm going to go for this high over here. See what's going on in CRWV. You know, it's still kind of fluttering around this swing over here, but to me, it looks like it's going to trade up to there and maybe power through. You know, even my stop in this stupid, shitty Oscar trade that I'm still in held. I was playing this off the daily, this little level over here where it breaks out over here, makes a measured move of itself up to 2189 a couple days ago. It gets to 2193. Instantly retest. So I said, okay, I'm going to go long here, put my stop at 1965. Guess what? 2 days in a row, not this day, this is the day it broke out, but yesterday, trades down to 1967 before it comes back to where I got in. And now my stop is still there, 1965, going for the first target of 2189 off of this move over here. And if it gets to 2189, I'll take half my shares off, move my stop to where I got in, and then go for there, over there. Go for the prior highs again. So what I like is, like, you're really good at predicting these breakouts that are going to happen. But, you know, with my indicator, I mean, they tell you, like, if this tested over here, I knew it would make a measured move of itself, do a complete retracement of $5 or move up $5, and it's, or more, right? And now it seems like it's just SMR is just going higher. I got out with most of my shares yesterday. I was thinking maybe we'd get a retest there, but kudos to you, I guess. Maybe it'll keep going higher with the shares that you have. However, we've got on the weekly chart, we've got this swing over here. So this level, I guarantee you, will either make a complete retracement of itself and trade back to 41.91, or I don't know how long it's going to take. This trend will just keep going, and we'll trade up to at least 65.09 or more if this thing keeps going higher. SE, remember I had that trade where I said, okay, if it pulls back to here after this was kind of a breakout retest that failed, I said I was going to go long and go for the target. It went a little bit higher, but then when it traded back down here again, I mean, these levels don't work over and over. SE is like just, it's weak now. I would personally not go long. You might say, hey, maybe I'll try a bounce for a few points, but the bears have more control. If anything, you know, this on the daily, this trend is over. Even on the weekly, you can see that we are about to probably trade down to, unless this level holds, unless this breakout retest level holds, we're probably going to trade down to the nadir of this candle, 160. Although, I mean, there's a considerable gap up today. Okay, this one's interesting. SIM. I've been trying to get into this. I wanted to originally get in when we were around here on this pullback day. I thought, oh, I'd love it if this thing traded down to 61.23, but it didn't. However, we got another swing high in the sequence, and I think this swing high has made a measured move of itself. Yeah, yesterday we traded up to, not only did we trade up to 77.33, we got a few points higher. So now what I'm going to try to do is try to get in if we pull back to 71.29 and put my stop at 65 quarter and target 77.33 again. Because if this trend in this stock is going to continue and we retest over here, we may not, this bounce should work. That tells you the bulls are still in control when a breakout retest makes a measured move of itself again. I wasn't at home yesterday to take your FIG entry, but I'll look for an entry today. Probably, you know, if this thing gets up to 73, where is it now? It's still pretty far from there. It's going to stop there. If not, stopping around 67, which was this breakout down, but we just had this one breakout up. So it's a very cool way to figure out bulls and bears and where things are going to bounce. Anyway, I'll end this now. I know it's 11 minutes, but you know, that's my thoughts. I think maybe you should get this on your charts. I think it would help you.